Where we are live now, so you can start. Abhay, I think you are not audible. Can you just unmute yourself?
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's Onboarding Essentials webinar. In today's webinar, we'll talk about HDFC Securities product pricing and features. Also, we'll have an app walkthrough and basic understanding of equity delivery, margin trading, funding, and futures and options. Okay. We'll also talk about HDFC Security Research, which is there in the market for more than 20 plus years now. Okay. I'll keep this webinar in Hindi and English so that everybody understands it. Okay. So let's get started. So before we move forward, would like to display a disclaimer to everybody. Okay, it's a standard disclaimer. Request you to read it. All right. So talking about pricing and demat AMC charges for HDFC securities. Okay. Now all these charges are exclusive GST. Okay, and let's see the charges. Okay. Now, if you come under the non-managed and regular category, okay, and um, if first year is free, okay, obviously the first year AMC is free, and if your account is inactive in previous year, okay, the last year, and if you come in the non-managed and regular category, then the AMC is 750 rupees per annum, okay. But if your account is active, okay, then it is 500 rupees per annum. If you fall under the classic category, then it is 500 per annum if your account is inactive, and if it is active, then it is 250 per annum. If you come under the preferred category, then it is 300 per annum if your account is inactive in the previous year. And if it is active in the previous year, then it is nil. Okay. Talking about the Imperial category, if you fall in the Imperial category, provided your account is inactive or it is active, okay, in the previous year, there is no AMC charges, okay. And as I said, for the first year, the AMC is absolutely free. There are no AMC charges, okay, for HDFC securities. And the charges which I explained right now is for HDFC Bank linked account. Okay. If you have a non HDFC Bank link account, then by default, if you fall in any other category, in any of the categories, the AMC charges 750 rupees per annum. Okay. We also have a vertical which is HDFC Sky. Okay. There the AMC charges is 20 rupees per month. Okay. Now, also talking about the corporate account, if your account is a corporate account, okay, and HUF account. So for corporate, it is 1500 rupees per annum, the AMC charges, and for HEF it is 750 rupees per annum. Okay, so these were the pricing and demat AMC charges. Okay, for you, since you are new, it is important for you to know what exactly the charges are. Okay, coming to demat debit charges. Okay, now again these charges are exclusive of GST. Okay, um, so if you have a HDFC Bank DP, all right, depository participant, and if you fall under the non-managed regular category or the classic category, the charges are 0.04% or rupees 30, whichever is higher. Okay, and if you fall in the preferred empira category for HDFC Bank DP, then the charges are 0.03% or rupees 30, whichever is higher. Okay, if you fall under the HSL DP, then it is rupees 20 per transaction. And for HDFC Sky also, it is rupees 20 per transaction. Uh, Again, would like to mention the demat debit charges for corporate account is 0.04% or rupees 30, whichever is higher. Okay, so these were the charges for demat debit. Okay. The most commonly asked question which we get, okay, is how to activate your derivative segment and how to trade in FN. Okay, so for that, it is important for you to activate the segment first if you want to trade in FNO. Now, how to activate your segment is it's a very simple process. If you don't have the app, would request everybody to download the app first. Okay, as having the app makes your investment and trading journey very seamless. Okay. Also, since you have, if you have the app, you get regular updates about our new features, our new offerings, you know, and also what all updates, regulatory updates, mandatory updates which are there. Okay, you have that information on your fingertips. Okay, yes, we do communicate you via email regarding any important updates or or any important features which are launched. However, sometimes you end up missing your email, so having an app and getting the real time update, it's a very good thing for you. So request you to download the app. Once you download the app and log in and go to the on the dashboard page, on the right hand side, top right hand side corner, you would be having your name initials, and you click on the hamburger there under the privileges section. You will have automatically by default this FNO privilege and currency derivative privilege. Toggle button would be off. You simply on the toggle button, and you will be redirected to a next page, which wherein you will be asked to click on the checkbox, the future and option, the currency derivative. You can click on both or either of the one, whichever segment you would like to trade in. Okay, just checkbox the terms and conditions and click on proceed. Once you click on proceed, it will ask you to type your login ID and password and also the captcha. Now, login ID and password is something which you get when you open the account. Once your account is open, you get the login ID and password. The same you need to use here. Then it will ask you about your income range. Just select your income range and the document type, either an ITR acknowledgement, either your salary slip, okay, or either your bank statement. Okay, these are some commonly asked documents which you need to submit for activating your segment. Once you click on submit, it takes 24 to 48 hours for your request to get accepted and your segment is activated. Once your segment is activated, you'll be able to trade in FNO. And once you start trading, um, once the segment is activated, you'll be trading in FNO and you can enjoy the benefits of that. So it's a very simple process, as I mentioned, activating the derivative segment. All right. Okay. Coming to the DDPI activation now again. Um, what is DDPI activation and why it is important? Okay, first of all, DDPI is nothing but demat debit and pledge instruction. Okay, now here, what exactly this helps you to do is, okay, there are three major important benefits of activating your DDPI. Okay, now first is you unlock buy stocks pay later facility, that is MTF. I'll explain the MTF facility in detail in the upcoming slide. Okay. Second is faster order execution, and third is cashless trading. Now, coming to the point for faster order execution. Now, what we exactly mean here is that, once you open the account and once you start trading, continuously, um, you will notice that whenever you place a sell trade, whenever you try to sell any shares, okay, you are asked to enter a CDSL pin, which initially you get when you open the account, okay, and also an OTP is something what you get to authorize the sell transaction, okay. Now, what happens is sometimes it becomes very much tedious for a customer, and for that matter, that you don't have the TPIN handy with you. Okay. Also, what can happen is that the OTP, which is there, which you get if you're not in a range. Now, let's take an example that you are in um area wherein you don't have uh, network support. However, you have a Wi-Fi connection on there. Okay, but the OTP is something what you'll get on this thing. So high chances that you won't get the OTP and you're not able to do the transaction there. So order to avoid this hassle of inputting your TPIN and OTP for every cell transaction whenever you do, it is easier for you to activate the DDPI. Once it is activated, you don't have to bother to simply follow the process of putting DPIN and OTP every time. Okay. Second is cashless trading. Now, what is cashless trading? It's nothing but, let's take an example that you have 1 lakh worth portfolio, 1 lakh worth shares in your portfolio. And today is a new day. You feel that XYZ stock would rally, okay, and can give you a good return, 7-8% return or something. But you don't have sufficient amount of money to buy the stocks. Now, let's take an example that you only have you want to buy one MRF share, which is worth rupees 1 lakh, okay, hypothetical example. You only have 30,000 rupees in your account, 30,000, 40,000 liquid cash, which is there in your trading balance. Okay. But the remaining 60,000 you don't have, but you have 1 lakh worth position with you. What you can do is you can pledge those stocks. Okay. And after a certain haircut, you will get an amount. Okay. Which you can utilize, you know, um, with the existing money what you have, 30, 40,000 and 60,000 what you got when you place the stocks, you can utilize that money and uh, you know you can take the position which you wish to. Okay, so that is how easy it is. Okay, that is what exactly cashless trading is. Okay, so that is about activating DDPI. Okay, very important. If you don't have, if you're not activated, request you to activate as soon as possible. Okay. Now coming to MTF, what exactly MTF is? It's nothing but buy stocks, pay later. Similar to buy now, pay later scheme, what you have in terms of appliances, in terms of uh, uh, you know credit cards. Uh, the similar way, but here it is related to stocks. Now again, let's take an example of MRF. Let's assume that it is trading for at 1 lakh rupees today. Okay. You want to buy four stocks, but you have only one stock. How can you buy, stocks worth rupees 4 lakhs? That is with the help of MTF. Now, how is that possible? Is That is because of HDFC Securities. Now, the remaining 3 lakh which is there, it will be given as a leverage to you, okay, by us, all right, on which we will be charging certain interest. Okay. Now the interest varies from it depends on individual to individual. Okay. You can check your respective interest rates. Okay. Now, what are the benefits and advantages of this? First is long holding periods. 275 days. So up to 275 days, you can hold the position, MTF position, what you've taking. Okay. Enhancing your purchasing power. So very simple example. Uh, with 1 lakh, you will be able to buy only one MRF share. But since you have 3 lakh, which is provided by us, now your power, to purchase more stocks has been increased. So simply your purchasing power will increase. Opportunity of higher returns. How? So let's take an example that after 2 months, this particular stock, gives you a return of 20%. Okay. So if you would have, bought 1 lakh, 1 lakh worth of stock, 20% of that would be 20,000. So your profit would be 20,000. But with MTF, you have bought 4 lakh worth of these stocks. Now the profit on 4 lakh profit of 20% is nothing but 80,000. So your profit is 80,000 here. So automatically your opportunity for higher return increases. Okay. Flexibility of repayment. What is flexibility of repayment? Now, for example, unlike in appliances, or if you take a personal loan, there you have 2% per month interest. Okay. So what the bank does is, okay, it basically charges you the entire 2 months, 2% for the entire month, okay, upfront. But here the interest is charged on daily basis. So if you hold a position for 15 days, the interest will be charged for 15 days. If you hold a position for 45, it will be charged for 45. If you hold a position for 5 days, it will be charged for 5 days. Okay, based on the calculation. Nominal delayed interest charge of 1.5 per month, okay, or 18% per annum. Now, interest varies, okay, whatever interest you're giving. Let's take an example here. You're paying 1%. Let's just an example. 1% is the interest what you're paying. So even after paying 1%, so for 2 months it would be 2% and after 2 months, since I told you that the profit would be 20%. Um, For 3 lakh rupees, the 2% would be 6,000. So out of the profit, 80,000 which you've earned, 6,000 would be deducted as interest, which you're paying upfrontly. Even after that, you're earning 74,000 with the help of MTF. So on 1 lakh, which is the initial capital which you have invested your own money was only 1 lakh. On that 1 lakh, you eventually gained 74%. Okay. So that is the power of MTF. It helps you to compound, and it helps you to leverage the opportunity for higher returns. So do explore MTF and check out how MTF is. Okay. So this is how MTF works. This is an example. Okay. Just an example of the stock. So you enter the stock name, you enter the quantity what you buy. So as per the current market price, it is 486. So it will tell you that you can buy 3.6 times more stocks with your fund using MTF. Okay. So currently which means that you only have to pay 13,630. The remaining 35,040 would be paid by us. 48,670 would be the investment in stocks. Okay. Now, very important, okay, for MTF. Whenever you take an MTF position, it is important for you to pledge the stocks. Okay. If you don't do the pledge, your position is squared off. Now, let's take an example. Today you take a position. Okay. On T plus 1 day, the payout of shares are done. On T plus 2 day, pledge links are sent to you. Okay. Valid till 9 p.m. So there's a link which is sent to you. Okay. You just have to click on the link and pledge the stocks. If you don't pledge the stocks, okay, the position is squared off on T plus 3 day. Okay. If the pledge is not done. Now it is important, and as per the regulation, MTF pledge is important. Uh, you know, um, and it is compulsory from the regulation that any customer who's taking a position in MTF will have to pledge the stocks, okay, for his position to be valid in MTF, or else the position is squared off. Okay. There are some technical performances, as I said, we have 20 plus years research in the market. There's some technical performances, our success ratio has always been about 60-65%. Okay, average return is been very good. Okay, so you can definitely explore our research if you're since you're new to the market, and if you don't know the investment basics, you can learn, and you can simply take guidance from our reference or whatever recommendations we are giving. Okay, based on that. So this was about all about HDFC Securities. I'll just take a walkthrough through the app for you so that you understand how exactly it is performs. Just give me one moment. How the app is, what is the look and feel, how how easy it is to navigate the app. So just give me one moment. I'll just share my screen, share my app screen. Okay. So as I said earlier that if you don't have the app, okay, request you to download the app, okay, and you know explore the app because uh, we give a lot of updates about our features, our offerings on the app with respect to brokerage, with respect to new features that we've introduced on the app for for the ease of investors and traders. So yeah, definitely you can look at the app. Now, how to activate a DDPI? Now, since you have this, you'll have this bar. Okay, DDPI not activated for you. Missing opportunity. Click on activate DDPI. Click on authorize now. Okay, it will take you to a page. Okay, proceed. Sign now. You just have to enter your Aadhaar card details, send OTP, and confirm. Once you do that, automatically your request will be taken, and um, request would be taken for activating the DDPI. And as I said, cashless trading will be unlocked for you. MTF would be unlocked for you, and you know other things would be unlocked for you. So yeah, so this is how you activate your DDPI. Again, as I said, go on the icon. You see here, if you know privilege, the toggle button is off. Click on the toggle button. You redirect it to the next page. Click on the options. Proceed. Okay, just check the. Okay. Put your login ID details. Put the ITR and the documents what you need, and simply proceed for activating your segment. This is the profile section. Okay, you click on the icon. You'll find all the KYC details. Okay, your trading ID, the bank account linked, what all are allowed, what is not allowed. Okay, all the details here. Fund section, simply you can add funds from your account which is linked. You have the IPO section, check the latest upcoming IPO. Click on apply now. Okay, approve via UPI mandate, confirm and verify, and automatically mandate will be sent. So in the spotlight, we have the recommended stocks for you. Okay, you have MTF, so you click on MTF, you will be able to find the recommended stocks. You can calculate the margin, as I said. You just type in 361. Okay, and you want to buy 10 stocks, so it will calculate. So it says that you pay 3911, we pay 5867 for you. the total buy value will be 977.9779.00. Okay. So this is how the margin calculator works. So understand for you to what MTF, trades you'll be taking. You can add funds here. You can check the eligible stocks. You know, um, there are more than 750 stocks which are eligible for MTF on HDFC Securities. Now here again, every stocks not every stock will have 4%, 4x buying power, depending on the volatility, depending on the stock, in which segment it trades. It depends. Okay, some stocks have 80% funding, some have 65% funding. That varies. Okay. We also give you recommendation, okay, that these are the recommendation what we are giving. You can take a position in MTF. Okay, current trading price is this. Okay, the target on the research section, as I said, we have 20 plus years research, in the market. So you can definitely explore our research section here. You can check the watch list. We have popular watch lists, specifically curated watch lists. You want to check defense sector stocks, click on defense sector, you will get all the stocks related to defense sector. You want to check healthcare, you can check the healthcare stocks here. FMCG sector stocks, you can check the FMCG sector stocks here. Okay. So these are the curated what you can make your own watch list. You can create. You if you have specific stocks which you want to track, you can definitely track from here. Okay, portfolio in you have holdings, mutual fund, and others. So in portfolio, you'll be able to see what are your holdings. What how your portfolio has performed. Is it underperforming, overperforming? You can check the mutual fund holdings and other holdings. Okay, if you have some fixed income securities, unlisted shares, and NPS holdings here. Okay. Whatever orders you place, you have everything in the order book. Whatever positions are open, close position, okay, stock SIP positions, okay, all everything here. You have expert recommended stocks here given to you. So since you're new and you don't know from where to start, you can definitely rely on our expert recommended picks and start your investment journey. You can start as low as 100. You can start in mutual funds. You can start in stock SIP, anything. On the superstars portfolio, you can check the portfolio of individuals and superstars. In the Ports tab, you can check all the profit and loss statements, capital gains, and XIR portfolio report for you. Mutual funds, you can check, view investment plans. You can check mutual fund baskets, explore all the fund categories. You want to invest in mid cap funds, small cap funds, large cap funds, equity funds, exchange traded funds, index funds, all the categories are here. We have the recommendations also given for you. If you're new and starting new in mutual funds, you can start as low as 100. Okay. Also, we have basket investing for you, small case baskets, predefined baskets managed by professional managers. Here you simply have to invest the amount which is asked. You pay a certain fee, okay, and the basket is managed by the managers. Whenever there is a rebalance or whenever there is an opportunity to update the basket or change the basket, okay, you will be updated, so you can check out the basket investing as well. So this was all about the app. Okay, this is how the app is. Um, There is a lot more to the app also, but you can definitely check it on your own to try and download the app if you want to take any trade, search any stock. Let's take Mato. If you want to trade, click on buy. Okay. Now you have three options: delivery, intraday, MTF. When I say delivery, which means that you will be holding the position for more than 1 day. Okay. When I say intraday, it is that you need to place the order and you need to square off your position before 3:30. And when I say MTF, that is buy now, pay later, as I said. First, you have to activate a DDPI, then only you will be able to trade in MTF. Okay. So buy now, pay later. Now, you can place a regular order, you can place a stop loss order if you want. Okay. And you can place a CO order also. Okay. So automatically, now for example, if I take the quantity, if I update a quantity here, okay. Now it is saying the order might be rejected. You can check the charges. Okay. What is the brokerage which will be charged? Okay. What are what are the other fees which you'll be paying as taxes? Okay. And what is the amount required for you to place this trade? Okay. So this is how you can check. You can check the charts. You can check the option chain as well. Okay. Okay. So that was about the app. We have a lot of features, a lot of offerings on the app. So request you to kindly download the app and explore it. Okay. So that's it from my side. If you have any questions, request you to park your questions in the chat box so that I can answer those. Thank you. Right. Do we have any questions? If we have any questions, request you to type that in the chat box or the Q&A box. I'll be more than happy to answer that. Okay, so as I showed you on the app in the report section, you will be able to download all your reports with respect to your trades, with respect to your profit and loss statement, okay, and all the capital gains which usually are required when you file your returns. So definitely, in the report section, in the spot, in what's in your mind section on the app, as I told you, you will be able to find that. So yeah, definitely. And also, once you log in, if you're logging in from the website, in the website also you have the option under the report section wherein you're able to, check the statement of accounts, all the reports regarding to your trades. So yeah. You can definitely check it there. All right. So, since we don't have any question, let's conclude the session for today. I hope this session was helpful for you in order to start your investment journey. Um, I wish you all the best and thank you so much for attending the session. Thank you. Sorry. So, okay. Sorry. We have one more question. Okay. Explain basket investments. All right. So, yeah, to answer your question regarding basket investment, okay, now basically what basket investment means is that, there is a portfolio manager. Okay. Now, we have PMS managers, who handle big portfolios, like 1 crore, 1 crore plus, 2 crore plus. Similar to that pattern, we have this basket investment, nothing but small case. Okay, now what happens here is there is a minimum amount which the portfolio manager asks you to invest. Now it can be 1 lakh, depending on the basket. Okay, it can be 1 lakh, it can be 2 lakh, it can be 50,000, 30,000, whatever the basket is. Okay, now for that basket, okay, what happens is he will tell you that these are the 10, 15 stocks in which he'll be going to invest. Okay, let me just show you that. I'll explain that in detail to you. I'll share my screen and I'll show you that. Just give me one moment. Okay. So here, if you go down, in basket investing now, what it is saying here is that, we have these investments here. Okay. Now let's take an example of, okay, long-term compounders theme powered by small case. If you click here, okay, it is taking you to a next page. Okay. Now, what it is saying you here is that the minimum amount which you need to invest is 57,578 rupees. Okay, for you to invest in this small case. What type of small case this is? It is a high volatility small case. That is the reason if you see in the last 11 months, the return is minus 0.87 because the markets have been falling. Okay, for the past couple of months. Now it gives you all the details that what this small case is all about. Okay, okay. This small case is with respect to what type of investors, risk-taking investors, or someone who is very much uh, with a mindset that he wants to secure his money and things like that. Okay. Now if you see here, okay, what it is saying that, uh, now since this is a free one, this is a free basket. Okay, here you will not be charged anything by the manager. What it is saying here, if you click on stocks and weights, okay, you see there are 12 stocks which which are decided by this particular manager. The holding distribution, you see 16% of the money will be allocated to large cap, to answer your question which you mentioned. The 33% will be going to mid cap stocks, and 51% will be going to small cap stocks with this particular basket. Okay. And these are the stock names also. You'll be able to see the stock names and the weightage. So basically, the 57,000 hai, it will be divided in these particular stocks with the weightage given. Okay. Now, also you check your view rebalance timelines. Okay. What is rebalance? Now क्या होता है कि एवरी टाइम, ओके, देयर इज अ हाई पॉसिबिलिटी कि ये 16 स्टॉक्स में से कोई स्टॉक ऐसा हो जो अपना टारगेट मीट कर लेगा. ओके. What the manager will do is he will give a trigger, or when I say trigger, you will be notified on the app. Okay. Also, you are notified via WhatsApp, that there is a rebalance triggered by the manager. Now, what the manager basically does is कि he removes the stock, or he basically whatever targets are met, for that particular stock, वो stock को हटा के there is some new stock which is introduced, or what it does is some stock which is underperformed, based on his analysis. उसने कोई analysis किया रहेगा, वो underperform कर लिया, which shouldn't be that case, पर वो कर लिया. So वो उसको निकाल के he will replace that with stock. That is called a rebalance basically. And rebalance is done whenever it is need basis what is mentioned here. So whenever the manager feels, he can do the rebalance. यहाँ पे अब if you see, last rebalance was done on 12th December 2024 for this, wherein he had uh, exited with four stocks and added four new stocks here. You see here, two new stocks were added, zero were exited. So something like that is what basket investing is. It is very good for someone who's starting new. You don't have any idea about the markets. You don't have knowledge about where to invest. You can start investing via baskets. Now this is a free small case. Similar to this, if you have a paid one, तो एक particular fee होती है. Whatever the fee would be decided by the manager, 2,000, 5,000, that is charged to you. Okay. I hope I was able to answer the question. I could not attend the session due to an urgent call. Will you be sharing the recording later? Absolutely. So, Dinesh, you can definitely check on our YouTube channel. Um, you'll be able to find the recording of this session on our YouTube channel, that is HDFC Securities. Okay. You'll get the entire recording there, and you can definitely check the session there. Fees on basis. Okay. Mohan, just to answer your question. So okay, let me just share the screen and let me just get the paid basket as well. Just keep one. Get the paid basket for you. Okay, so I'm just giving an example of a paid basket. Okay. Now this is an example of paid basket. What is this basket saying? You have to invest 73,969. That is the minimum amount. The 3-year CAGR is 30%, 30.89% for this particular basket. Stocks and weights, you will not be able to see the stocks because this is a paid basket. Here, what it is saying, that get access for 3950 3 months. Okay. So you have a 1 year plan, you pay 12,000 rupees, you'll be able to invest in this particular basket. Okay. You simply select whatever plan you want. Okay. It is 3 months, it is either 6 months. See, that depends on the manager, what is kept the plan for the basket. If he's kept 3 months, he'll keep it 3 months for or 1 year or 6 months as well. Okay. Once you subscribe, once you pay the money and invest the money, you'll be able to invest in that particular basket. So this is an example of paid basket. Okay. Yes, yes, definitely you can. Whatever the minimum amount is, you can invest anything above, over and above the minimum investment uh, you wish to. Okay. All right. Any other questions? All right. Uh, Thank you so much for attending today's session. I hope I was able to answer your questions, and uh, definitely, you can check the baskets, you can check the app and explore more. Thank you so much, and wishing you everybody a happy investing journey. Thank you.